Lamborghini of Newport Beach needs a wall wrapped in their showroom. I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to make a tutorial and show you how it's done. It might sound tough to make a Lamborghini showroom look cooler, but a properly executed wall wrap will take it to the next level.
Welcome to paradise.
While our customer Kenney Signs will be handling the wall mural, I'll quickly show you how to mock it up for your project. This is the wall they would like wrapped, and these are the photos they're interested in seeing mocked up. Let's start with this one. First, open the photo into a new tab inside of Photoshop. Select all and copy. Now go back to the wall image and create a new layer. On this layer, go to Filter, Vanishing Point. Set up the plane by creating a grid that follows the perspective of the wall. Now paste the image into this window. I like to adjust the opacity down while I resize and align the image. Don't worry if the image hangs over the edges. We'll clean that up later. Okay, this is perfect. Put the opacity back up to 100 and save. Now we need a mask and clean this up a bit. You can use blending options to bring through some of the wall texture, but this is just a mock-up. No need to go nuts. Okay, with the mock-up done, let's talk about material considerations. On smooth painted drywall, Icon PM2755 will stick well to the majority of paint systems. This includes a number of low VOC paints that most signage products will not adhere to. If the wall is textured, self-cleaning, anti-graffiti, or you will be applying graphics to concrete, brick, or masonry, a low surface energy adhesive will be the better choice. Icon 440 LSE will work great on these types of applications. On rough concrete or brick surfaces, flow technology is not necessary, as the porous texture will prevent air bubbles from forming. These surfaces have their own set of challenges, and life expectancy is generally shorter. For more information, please click the FAQ link in the description. Wall graphics should be laminated for optimal performance, but we'll dive into more details on that shortly. It's always good practice to put up a laminated test square a week in advance to confirm that the adhesive will be compatible with the surface. Freshly painted surfaces should cure for at least 4 weeks prior to installation. PM2755 laminated with PL3150 will stick well to the majority of paints in use, but better safe than sorry. Make sure to get an accurate measurement for the graphic to be printed. Okay, the test material held great, and it's now time to print. Check Substance.com to download an ICC profile for your machine. If there's none listed, a generic profile will generally work fine. For big wall murals, it's important to set your tiling correctly. While referencing your design, center the box and the rip to roughly the same position as the mock-up. This wall is 152.5 inches wide by 149.5 inches tall. We will oversize the mural by a couple inches and then trim the excess. Today we have 3 tiles to print and laminate. If using solvent inks, make sure you let the print outgas before laminating. The go-to laminate for wall murals is Icon PL3150. Most customers will prefer matte as the finish is closer to the appearance of wall paint. Then again, there are always exceptions. For example, a giant advertisement utilizing Galactic Series metal flake would be awesome, but today we'll stick with matte. Before heading to the job site, you'll want to get everything prepped and ready to go. Trim the edge of the print on all sides using a straight edge. Now use a liner cutter blade to make a removable section on the top side of each print. Finally, number each panel, roll them up with the print facing out, and hit the road. These prints are now ready to install. The first thing you will want to do is knock off any loose bits with a plastic spackle knife. Then with a lint-free cloth and a small amount of isopropyl alcohol, clean the entire surface that is to be wrapped. While it's drying, we will remove any electrical covers, protect them with tape, and give ourselves a buffer with some dark-colored vinyl. Since our print is dark and the wall is white, this will help hide the cut. Measure in and allow for a 1/2 inch overhang past the edge of the wall. With a grease pencil, mark these reference lines to align your laser in a perfectly vertical orientation. Get into position along the top edge and use high-tack tape to hold and align the print to the laser line. Go down both edges to make sure there's no slack in the print while adding tape every few feet. Remove the tape holding the top edge and pull off the liner. Squeegee from the center out upward to lock down the top. With the top locked in place, you can now remove the remaining tape. In segment sizes you feel comfortable with, unroll the liner partially and work your way down, squeegeeing from the center out. If you come to an electrical panel, push lightly around the edges to indent the shape into the vinyl. Use an all pencil or similar to trace the edge. Cut the shape out as accurately as possible, and then it's back to working your way down the print. For the second panel, measure in to account for your overlap. Set up your laser and align your panel to this line using high-tack tape. After the panel is secured in place, move the laser over to the right edge. Use this as a guide to make sure you don't veer off course while applying the panel. Once again, remove the top section aligner and squeegee the top into place. Move in sections downward just as you did before. The more panels you do, the easier it will get. Just make sure to take your time and keep checking the alignment. After completing the last panel, reinstall any electrical covers, trim the edges, and post-heat. The heat is especially important on edges and overlaps, so be sure to take your time to do it right. And that's it. You're done. Take it in and admire your hard work.